The dark side of the food industry. Lies and secrets. What is the dark side of the food industry and what lies and secrets does it hold? The food industry is an industry that has been plagued by various scandals, but the most recent one has been the use of pesticides in food. These pesticides are linked to cancer and other diseases, yet the FDA only tests for a limited number of these chemicals. The Dark Side of the Food Industry is a series that seeks to uncover what lies beneath this seemingly harmless industry. This video will explore all types of food-related issues, from what goes into our food to how it affects our health and well-being. We will also examine how these issues affect society at large. Lies exposed by the Truthful Label movement. The Truthful Labeling Campaign, TLC, was a campaign led by Ralph Nader and his supporters to pass legislation for truth in labeling. The TLC's goal was to require that food manufacturers disclose the presence of food additives, such as artificial colors and flavors, on their labels. The TLC had many supporters in Congress who were pushing for legislation that would force food manufacturers to be more transparent. The Senate passed a bill in 1962 that would require the FDA to set up labeling standards for food additives, but it never made it past the House of Representatives. The Truthful Labels movement is a campaign to increase awareness of the dangers of chemicals in our everyday products. It is a campaign that exposes the lies within the food industry through Truthful Labels. The Truthful Labels movement has many goals, but one of them is to increase awareness of the dangers of chemicals in our everyday products. The movement has also created a website called Truth or Dies, which educates consumers about what they are eating and drinking by providing information on what they are consuming. This section discusses how Truthful Labels have exposed many lies within the food industry through Truthful Labels. It also talks about some goals that this movement has, including increasing awareness of what we are consuming and educating consumers on what they are eating and drinking. The top 10 lies from food industries that you should know. Number 1. Food is healthy. The food industry lies to us. They tell us that we need to be eating certain foods and we think we are doing the right thing for our bodies. Dietitian, author, and speaker Michael Mosley explains that we've been misled by an unholy alliance of big business and government. This unholy alliance is the food industry, who controls what we buy at grocery stores and restaurants. Number 2. Processed food is full of nutrients. The food industry has been lying about the nutritional value of processed food for decades. Processed food is full of sugar, salt, and additives that make it addictive while providing no nutritional value. Number 3. Sugar is good for you. Sugar is a common ingredient in many food products, yet it is not doing us any favors. Our sugar consumption has tripled since the 1970s, and this has led to an increase in obesity and type 2 diabetes. Sugar-laden foods such as energy drinks, baked goods, cereals, and ice cream are marketed as fun or healthy, but the reality is that they are anything but. Number 4. The food industry cares about your health. The food industry has been known to lie about the health benefits of their products. Their objective is to sell more food, not promote healthy eating habits. They do this by manipulating consumers into thinking that their product is healthy when it may not be. Number 5. All the chemicals in the food are safe. The food industries are constantly telling us that all the chemicals they put in our food is perfectly safe. But the truth is, these chemicals are making us sick and may even be harmful to our children's development. If we want to live long lives free of chronic diseases like obesity, diabetes, and hypertension, then we must act now. These chemicals should not be allowed into our diets. Number 6. Gluten-free means healthier. Gluten-free dieters are often told that eating gluten-free food is healthier than eating regular food. However, this is not always the case, as sometimes the gluten-free counterpart of a food has more sugar and fat than the original. Number 7. Organic means healthier. The term organic has no meaning regarding nutritional value. This term only means that the food was grown without pesticides or synthetic fertilizers and wasn't processed with any additives or preservatives. Number 8. Packaging protects you from foodborne illnesses. You may think that the food you purchase is safe because of all the packaging that it comes in. However, these packages are often made of plastics, which can contain small holes where pathogens can enter. Packaging does not always keep your food clean and safe to eat. Number 9. Fast food restaurants are good for you. Fast food is one of the most consumed meals in United Kingdom. Restaurants such as McDonald's are advised to be a quick and easy way to get food that is filling and inexpensive. However, fast food restaurants are not good for you. Fast food has high amounts of fat, sodium, sugars, and calories, which can lead to health problems such as obesity or diabetes. Number 10. Genetically modified foods are safe. Genetically modified foods are not safe for consumption. There is no long-term study on the effect of genetically modified foods on human health. There is also no labeling requirements for these products. Humans have been genetically modifying their own food for generations by selectively breeding plants and animals to create more desirable traits. Genetically modified foods can be created with seeds or through gene editing, so they are not any more dangerous than the natural variations of the same food. Conclusion to lies about food industry. This video post discusses some of the lies talked about the food industry and how they are untrue.